Would you guys judge me if I just like did my entire tutorial with like tissue shoved up my nose? You're thinking, Steph, where the hell am I gonna wear this look to? I know exactly where you can wear this look to Walmart, Casey's General Food Store, drop off your utility bill. Hey guys, so as you guys saw by the title of this video, today we're going to be playing with a bunch of makeup, but I believe the star of the show really has to be the Tati Beauty palette, which I have right here. I actually just got this. I noticed that everybody was getting their packages and I was like, well, where's mine? And I've been sick all week, you guys know that. And so maybe I thought maybe, you know, Jeremy had brought it inside or something, and come to find out, I literally just got it last night. So, but yeah, I feel like I'm really late to the game on this. Anyways, today's video is really going to be like a first impression, playing around with it so you guys can see a look that I create using it. I'm not going to do a review on it because number one, it would probably be totally biased because I'm obsessed with Tati Beauty. So, but I do also have quite a bit of other makeup that I want to test out also. So that is what's going to be today with the sole focus on this palette right here. So without further ado, we're just gonna dive right into it. This is by far the longest I think I've ever been sick, and I honestly could never tell a difference between like a cold and a flu, strictly besides that like with the flu I got the fever and the chills, but even with the cold that I got, it was like full-on body chills and everything. I just never got a fever. So I went ahead and I already primed my skin. I did use the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer for today, and then I also went in with the Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. This here is by First Aid Beauty, and I actually got this when I went to one of their events, and I must say that I was actually really excited to use this morning because my skin, no matter like how much moisturizer I put, it was still like super dehydrated. So when I went in with this though, my skin feels like so much better today. I am going to color correct a little bit because my under eye area is just a little bit bad there. So I'm going to go in with the full spectrum CoverGirl palette. I will probably just fast forward through this part really quickly. Alright, so I went ahead and I just applied foundation on my skin because I didn't have anything new, but if you guys are wondering, I did go in with the L'Oreal Infallible FRESHWEAR. This one here is in the shade 455, and then I did mix it with the Born This Way by Too-Faced, and this is in Natural Beige. So I'm going to go ahead and move into my brows before I do concealer, and I used this in my last video, I think by Shop My Stash. This was one of the new products I tried out, but this here is the Revolutionary Pro Dark Brown. This is their eyebrow pencil. I've used this a few times now. I will say I do like it. It's a little bit more on the cooler side. So if you want more of a cooler brow tone, if that's what you're looking for, and you use dark brown like me, this might be an option to try out. I actually really am impressed by how easy it is to apply as well. For concealer, I'm going to go in with the Benefit BO-OING Cakeless Concealer. I'm going to put this all over underneath my eyes. Oh my gosh, I need a lot of help today. I'm going to go ahead and blend it out with this sponge. Isn't this sponge cute? I actually use this for foundation too, but it's by Dear Dahlia. It's like a little diamond sponge. It's like a pink marbled. I mean, once it's dirty, you don't even know what it is, but it's really cute. I love it. So I'm going to use this to blend it out. I like how pointed this is on the tip, because I feel like it gets really, really in there and it really blends it out on the inner corner. That helped a little bit, right? I mean, I don't look as bad as I did before, right? I do have a new powder by Makeup Revolution. This is the HYDRA Matte Translucent Setting Powder. It's an ultrafine mattifying powder with hyaluronic acid. I'm actually going to try to use this underneath my eyes today and see how that works. So this packaging right here reminds me, I think it's the Makeup Forever, isn't it? Makeup Forever, I think, has their HD powder. Doesn't it look like that? That little sifter. It doesn't have an enclosure, so once you open it, like, it's going to get everywhere. I'm going to go in with my Morphe E48 brush to apply this. Why does it feel like it looks darker right there? Do you see that? Like it almost picked it up and trenched it. Look at that. I don't like that. I hate when powders do that. It's, ooh, it's getting everywhere. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with another palette and try to brighten up underneath my eyes. Yeah, do you see that? That looks so much better. Not the fan of that powder. I have two options for bronzer. I have these by Makeup Revolution. There's like 3 different ones, which come with like a Sculpt and a Glow set. Or I have the Lovecraft Beauty ones. I went ahead and I swatched them. So the one on the far left is Desert Sky, which I feel like is probably going to be the best shade for me personally. Then for the middle shade, this is called Sands of Time. This one's got a little bit more of a pinker tone to the bronzer. I actually feel would be better suited as a blush than anything. And then the darkest one that we have on the far right is called Savannah Nights. I did swatch the Lovecraft Beauty for you guys as well. This was one that we got in our IPSY boxes. I think my plan today is to go in with one of the Revolution Makeup Revolution palettes. I kind of want to go in with one of these today though and play around and see what these are like. I'm going to take the Desert Sky palette and I'm going to take the bronzer in this palette to bronze up my skin. As far as highlight, I don't know what I'm going to use yet because I want to do my eyes first. It blends out really nicely. It's really light too, which I like. So it's got more of a lighter application, which I enjoy also. For blush, I'm going to go in with the Betty Boop. This is the Betty Boop and IPSY palette. This is their Betty Boop what is it, blush palette? Yeah, the Cheek to Cheek blush palette. I'm going to go in with this shade right here and pop that onto my cheeks. I like my cheeks to be a little bit more rosy, but this will be fun. So I moved you guys closer so you guys could get all of those good juices. This is it right here. It says volume 1 on the bottom corner, which leads me to believe there's definitely going to be more, which I think she's already talked about. I've seen quite a few looks already on YouTube, like being sick and stuff. I've really had no choice but to indulge in some YouTube videos, so of course I started watching them. So that's also why I don't want to do like a review, because I think my opinion's already swayed. Plus, I love Tati, so I'm totally biased. I'm going to go ahead and apply a little bit of powder underneath my eyes just in case there's fallout. From the last couple looks I've seen people do, there wasn't like any fallout, but let's just be safe. Let's start off with Soothe, the matte version of it, and I'm going to use that to apply all over my eye as our very first shade. So now that I have that color all over the lid, we're going to take Poet, and I'm going to take that also, same motions as I did with Soothe, but I'm not going to go as high, but Poet is also going to be blown out. It's going to be like one of our main colors. So now I'm going to use that. I'm going to be taking it on this Zoeva 221 Luxe Soft Crease brush. Alright, so here's where we're at right now. This color definitely packs a punch. So far, I've had no issues with these colors whatsoever. So the question is do I want to go in and do like a smoky eye with it? I do want to take the black. I think I want to go in with the sequin, like all over the lid. I know that sounds crazy because I was like, no, I don't want to do anything crazy. Like, you know, that's what I thought in the back of my mind. But I'm like, I either go with Ritual or Story, which I feel like I've seen a lot of already. Maybe I should take Sequin and just pack that all over the lid. I'm going to use a base though, because with any black shadow, I would normally use a base to make sure that everything adheres and make sure that you get a really nice solid color on the lid. So I'm going to go ahead and apply a little bit of this Pretty Vulgar. This is the Ink Blacklist Gel Liner. It's one of my favorite gel liners. It is really creamy. It does stay on the lid, but it gives you a little bit of time to kind of blend everything out. So I'm going to go ahead and do one eye and see how it works out. I'm going to take it as far as I can into the crease so that way the color stays pretty packed on there, like that. Alright, so now let's pack on the shade Sequin. Now let's pack on the shade Memory. Have I been saying Sequin the entire time? I'm so stupid, Steph. I've been saying Sequin the entire time. This is the Sequin formula of Memory. There it is. And I'm going to go ahead and pack it on. Oh, see how much prettier that looks? Because I feel like it really takes on and grabs onto those sparkles that are inside of this formula. Oh my gosh, I love that. I'm going to go in with this really small brush, which is the M506. It's like really short, but it's also fluffy enough to blend out. I'm going to take just a dab of Memory, just a dab, and I'm going to blend out the edges. Remember, the least amount of product you have on this brush, the easier it's going to be to blend out. Because if you put too much product on this brush, and try to blend it out, your smoky eye is going to end up looking really terrible. And when you think you have no more product on your brush, blend out a little bit more. There's a little bit of fallout, but that's totally expected with like a black shadow. Go back in with the Memory shade again, and I'm just going to pack it on again just for a little bit more of that sequin to show up. Okay, so we have the lashes on, and you guys also noticed that I did put on a little bit of white liner on my lower lash line because it is so heavy on the top. I really wanted to make sure that my eyes still kind of popped through and were open. I'm gonna take the matte shade Memory, and I'm gonna run that on my lower lash line with a flat definer brush. Fan that color out so it's not super harsh. We're going to go in with the matte brown shade, which is Ritual. I'm going to go in with MAC's lip liner in Whirl really quickly, and I'm just going to line my lips before we move into our next lip color. So I'm going to take a bow and arrow because I kind of want it to be more neutral, and I was going through some like lip swatches trying to figure it out. So I'm just going to take Kat Von D's bow and arrow and apply that to my lips really quickly. I'm going to take the Rach Loves Pixie palette. This palette is so beautiful, you guys. If you guys see this in store, I would definitely recommend it. I absolutely love these two bigger shades in the pan. They are absolutely stunning. And I'm going to take Clutch, and I'm going to apply that on the high points of my cheeks. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Steph, where the hell am I going to wear this look to? And let me just tell you guys, I've figured it out. I know exactly where you can wear this look to. There is numerous possibilities. You can go to the school to pick up your kids, to Walmart for your pickup, your groceries, Casey's General Food Store, the bowling alley. I went ahead and I fixed my hair, put on some earrings, and then my girlfriend actually just stopped by right now to let me know that Starbucks have came out with their holiday drinks. And if you guys know me, which I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but my all-time favorite drink from Starbucks is their creme brulee latte. Like, I don't ever go to Starbucks as much as I do during the holiday season because that is my favorite, hands down, my favorite drink I've ever had in my life. And so the moment that it comes out, I like get super excited about it. So she showed up with this for me. So I'm just enjoying my day now. I feel so much better because it's here. Christmas is here. I definitely do plan to play with this a little bit more. I definitely want to play a lot with the lighter tones and just create something maybe a little bit more neutral. So I'm going to probably wear it here for the next couple of videos just so that we can see what all the other textures and the formulas are like and play around with those colors. I am impressed with the sequin formula of the black because I didn't expect the glitter to actually stay on my lid. Sometimes shadows like that have like little specks of glitter in them will tend to fall out throughout the day, or they'll tend to just like disappear as you blend it in or pack it onto your lid. And this is still on here. Like I finished filming probably like 45 minutes ago. Yeah, about 45 minutes ago, and I just got back to refilming again, and it's still on. I don't have any fallout. Let me double check, but I don't have any fallout on my face. No. There's a little bit of black right there, but I mean, aside from that, there's like no glitter on my face. There's nothing on my face that is transferring down. So I'm really excited and pleased by that. So far, so good. I'm excited about this palette. Let me know down below if you guys ended up picking up this palette or if this is something that's on your Christmas list. I'm super excited to play around with this palette more, and I can't wait for Tati to come out with more palettes because I'm pretty sure they're gonna be amazing. I will see you guys all in my next video. Let me know down below what you guys want to see with this next look, what kind of look you guys would like me to do. And yeah, I will see you guys on Sunday. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Bye.